This is a surprise. We haven't been out in over 3 weeks, and we used to get together to do yoga. And I was trying to walk away to do yoga, and they started to follow me. Look, I have my thing, but you see, since the rainstorms and the flooding and everything, I can't just lay down anywhere. Actually, there's um, disasters and like they cause aftermath, things you didn't think about, like um, disease and stuff from water, from look, even they are smelling. They haven't been here in, so like I said, over 3 weeks. This is all new. This is an exploration. This is a wild cat that survived these torrential rains and this flooding, and we saved her. We saved them all, actually, at the expense of. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I don't mean to disturb you. This was not going to be my live stream, but like you gotta kind of go with what's happening, and this doesn't happen all the time. Three wild different cats that we or they adopted us, and then they became friends, and then they follow me when I do yoga. So I find this like to be one of the unique experiences that life has given me, going from hip hop to holistic. Like, I never would have been caring about animals. Look at these three cats, completely different, and they each adopted me at a different time. Like the first one, I literally thought she was a dirty sock. I was like, what the heck is this outside? Is this a little dirt? Did we drop a sock? And then when I went closer, I was even more like confused. I was like, what is this? Is this a bat? Like literally it had like little fangs sticking out and little claws sticking out. And that's how much I was not a animal person. I thought that it was like a bat or a creature. I was like, it's a cat. It's like a, and then this one, we call that one Rubicon. So this is the one that I thought looked like a sock. And then she turned out to be like a crazy skateboarding cat. And like we came home one day and she's like hanging like by one leg on upside down on a pickup truck. And we're like, what? And she was like, almost lost her leg. Not a joke. What's going on here? Oh, see? Not a joke. Literally almost lost her leg. In fact, they told us to just might as well go ahead and cut the leg off, like it's never gonna work, it's never gonna, like all kinds of things. They just, so when quote unquote doctors or specialists tell you things from their experience, I think we should use our intuition, and if we can give that extra time it would take, extra work it would take to heal, then you might find that little miracles happen. And look at her. The only thing is she can't really scratch herself all the time, like perfectly. So I helped scratch her. I'm like, let me scratch you. So we learn to communicate, and where did the other? Oh, Willow, where are you guys going? It's all muddy. Oh, look how cute. It's hopping like a bunny. Where are you going? Yeah, they're hopping over the. It's still yucky here. There's got like water. It's dried on, actually a lot dried up. That's why they're so exploratory. I'm just gonna be exploratory with them then. Willow, what are you finding? But we have all our clothes on because, as I told you, the water is contaminated. People are getting sick from things they didn't expect, from the overflood and people losing their homes, which means they lost their, I guess you call it sewer system, right? Their toilet system and all that. I guess the draining. So these guys are really, look, I'm telling you, this is after, oh, white butterfly. That's a good sign. White butterfly. They're exploring because we literally haven't been out in like 3 weeks. We had to save them, right, Willow? We saved you. We put you in the house. Like, locked you in. Like, you're don't worry, we're gonna leave you food, we're gonna leave you water. And then you decide to just like stay on the highest grounds, the bed. Anyone can imagine what happened to the bed? Not cute. Sorry, what did you guys do on that bed during these torrential rains where you thought it was all over? They were like, oh, sorry. How did this turn into a cat stream? Because I was trying to leave to do yoga and then they wouldn't let me go alone. And so I said, well, why not? Why not? This doesn't happen every day. This is after the storm. Oh, look, even Ruby is here. Ruby is the wild. Oh, Ruby is, don't get her scared. Or him. I'm sorry, it's him. Ruby is a Mancoon. Hey, Ruby. Ruby doesn't like, we just gotta we just were able to touch Ruby this, like, literally this year. Oh, look. Zori doesn't like what she smells. She's got her mouth open in a weird way. Zori, what's going on? Do you see there's something going on? She's not sure what's going on. I told you, we haven't been here. It smells weird. She's like, be aware. Look, see? When you watch animals, you can learn about nature. Everybody thinks that they're wild and they just go running around. And as soon as they can go outside, no, they're very cautious. Look, they're like, what's going on over here? Why does it smell like this? Why is there all kinds of sand like where it wasn't? So we kind of have to get not so afraid. Oh, just subbed. Hey, Aloha Kitty. Oh, that's so cute. I love Aloha Kitty. Okay. Well, Aloha Kitty, we usually do. Now, this is part of it, right? Because nature. Oh my gosh. What the heck? You guys missed it. It's like some crazy, they just jumped and smashed into each other. I'm usually doing my own workout, but today this was the surprise that we got, like to explore with them. And they're all together. Wait, I'm sorry. Oh. I want to see where you're going. You're running. Oh, she's putting that crazy face on again. Oh, that crazy face. Look, where are you? Oh, you're gonna lay here? Okay. Look, she's putting the crazy face on. Like, what's going on? I'm not sure. She's so funny. Oh, wait, I better stop moving the camera. It needs to adjust. I'm sorry. Sorry, what? Why can't we see you good? Oh, wow. Those two are like freaking out. It's so fun. They're like, we're outside again. I guess this is better than my mobility. I guess this is better than me. We get to see nature in action, like literally. I say, let's get grounded. Here we are. Oh, but you know what? I'm probably going to get, always get in trouble for what I do. Like, they're probably going to come when I got to make sure I don't get seen. They're going to say, what are you doing? You know that it's so dirty over there. Like, everywhere. I was like, oh, I'm going to put my my blanket here and do yoga. And then they'll be like, are you crazy? Didn't we just read? What's going on with the camera? Zori, I'm sorry. Oh, look. Let's see Willow. He's like really in heaven here. He's like, maybe he's the one to see. Ooh. He's like, oh. He's having a good time. I don't know. I hope my camera, oh. What the heck? Oh, what's going on? I'm telling you guys, I don't know. Like, this is it. This must be how if it's a reflection, this must be how I feel, like after being like indoors in the global sanctuary and trekking through. As you can see, there's tracks everywhere. There's dried. We had to wear rain boots for weeks, right, Willow? Oh, this is so interesting. So guys can see what I've been going through. Yes, these are, hey, tomorrow, today, forever now. Yes, these are my wild cats that adopted me. And then, of course, we take care of them and we them from the storm. We just had like torrential rains, like water that they would not have survived in. I don't even know how to tell you how much water broke years and years of records. It caused great chaos, and we're still recovering. People literally lost their homes, lost their little animals, and that's why I'm so grateful. I was at the laundromat yesterday, and oh my gosh, there was a little sign, and it said "little one," and they were offering $300 reward, and I was so grateful that, you know, we were able to save this one. Let us grab him, Rubicon, throw him in the, throw him into safety. Right, Rubicon? Rubicon is a little shy. Ruby. Ruby, where are you going? Where are you going? You're the one who wanted to go live. You're the one who told me you wanted to go live. Right? Ruby, I got you. Okay, that's it. I'm not gonna bother you. We just want to say hello. It's your people. It's your people around the world, Ruby. They've been here for you. This is Willow. Okay, Willow, listen. Isn't this great? All the water has gone away. So we're basically doing an exploration journey with animals, because we've had torrential rains and we had, as you can see, all the ground, it's finally dried up. This was a lake for a while. Oh, yeah. So second day, yesterday we went to the stream and we were very, very pleased to be there. We saw that the stream that had overflooded, look, see, they're all relaxing now. Oh, Sori's still a little bit confused though. She's like, this place smells weird. Hey, Sori. I don't know if I'm safe yet. It smells different. Okay, bye, Sori. Whew. All right, I think I should go back and get my blanket. Thank you so much, Aloha Kitty. Aloha Kitty, meow. Oh, look, I don't know if we can get, she's got this crazy little, she goes in between staying calm and then like kind of like, should I freak out? So we can use that as an example. That I learned so much from animals, like in terms of what we do and working out and how we think about like going outside, oh, we're supposed to just pick up, have this motivation, get up and do it. And no, we gotta roll around a little bit. We gotta smell it, feel it. We gotta decide. We gotta feel the frequency. We gotta know if we gotta get out of here. And we better go get my blanket that I left in the fungus that we're talking about. These are the things I do. And that's what they get on me for. They're like, you and your awareness, like little things like this, people are literally getting sick. And then you think, oh, going live, I got to be spontaneous and I got to give them what they, like a show and then, but not at the expense of my health and wealth and well-being, because health is wealth, right? So look what I did. Duh. No good. Those are like unconscious moments. Now, I think that they had enough they had their time with me, and we are going to, oh, look, I left my water bottle. I'm distracted. Okay, I talked to you about focusing and awareness, and then when I get going live, now I gotta take that, and I have to be very aware and go over there and clean it. Okay, now, which way should I go so I don't step in muddy water? And let's see what we should do here. Maybe I should switch it up. you came back? Okay, well, I don't know what to say. Come on, well, I don't know how far you can follow me, guys. Let's see how far we can walk and do drive. That's key. She's gonna, but they can't come all the way. You cannot come all the way, you little one. She's got that scary face on. Oh, we got the white butterfly again. All right, sorry, go. Go be with the others. I'm gonna go to do some working out. Stay fit, stay focused, stay aware. Oh, there are people right there with me. Oh, ugh, where are we walking? It's yucky. Okay. So far, so good. I think we should try to stay. Oh no, I see water there. Oh, I don't want to get my feet all wet. Okay, yuck. Maybe we should follow this car track. Yuck. Oh, slushy. Ah, no, my feet are wet. Ah, yuck. Okay, not bad though. I'm being dramatic, but still, yucky wet. But I didn't want to wear my boots anymore, my rain boots. Guys. Oh, I think we're going to make it. I think we are going to make it to get to work out. And look, how beautiful is that? Just a little daisy-like wildflower. I love wildflowers. I love wildflowers. I'll be with you shortly. We're gonna get to the area where we can work out a bit, right? Okay. You know, we've been here before. This is oh look, there's a white butterfly. I hope you're seeing it. Oh. Thank you, butterfly. Thank you. Oh my gosh, she's almost sitting on me. Wow. That was exciting. I mean, my heart fluttered like the butterfly was fluttering. There it is again. It's guiding us. It's our true inner reflection as we are learning. Our true inner reflection. So we are moving into motivation on this Monday. And I love these little things. They look like they're like little space. It's like a little orbit place to me. It reminds me, you know, each of us in our own little pods. Oh my gosh, I love them. They're so sweet to me. Oh, and then there's a yellow bird in the tree. Oh, look, oh, they just, oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Can you hear my heart beating just from coming out into nature and all these new creatures appearing and disappearing? Oh, I see over there the hula hoop. So we got some good work to do here today. We get to utilize this. You see, we know the back road. So let's see how we're gonna set it up. Simple. Keep it local. Keep it simple. No. Here we are. The workout and the white butterfly has made it as well. Oh my gosh. I made it. I'm gonna put that down right there. All right. Whoa. thought it was gonna be worse. We did good. Oh, there's a lot of white butterflies. They're like little fairies fluttering all around. Thanks for coming on this walk with me and the kitty. Well, at least Aloha Kitty, you know, I do have cat stuff, Aloha Kitty. I do. You can go, check it out. I'll have more because why? They're just part of my life. And look, as you can see, they are different than most people think. They actually follow and they actually, want to be together. Did that come naturally, or did we have something to do with nurturing that? Did we nurture that? We certainly did. I like, you guys are all gonna get along. Don't mess with me. And the dog came along. I don't know which one. Did all the cats come before the dog? Anyway, whatever. It doesn't matter. The point is, they all had to get along and take care of each other. Because that's the deal. Whatever color they are, whatever race they are, whatever country they came from. We did not. Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? We're going for the 20 likes, yo. Come on. What's up? I gotta write it. Is that how it works? Like when you write it up there and you put it and then somebody can see. Maybe I need to start using those question posts so I don't have to say things. And sometimes I forget too. I go onto people's lives and I literally forget to like until they say, oh, remember to like, because I'm interested, because I'm supporting, because I'm there. And I feel like, oh, that's a lot already. But no, you know what happened is the algorithm, the YouTube discovery team, they're taking data, they're taking some like quote unquote facts, to see if this is a show worth showing you. So when you do that, you're basically giving yourself some props, because then when you say yes and then they say yes to me, they help me to improve and get better quality, give you a better show. I'm planning some traveling. We got some guest interviews. Stay tuned. Yo, I'm just gonna check something here because I need to know. Yeah, I don't really see anybody else speaking, but that's okay. It's all good. Actually, I think we were gonna try without speaking to anyone. I think we're just gonna try showing you. Okay, let's do something since it's like that. Oh, is she going to be doing work in here? Oh, shoot. That's okay. No worries. continue on, right? Life's always lifing. We got to choose. Are we gonna stay fit no matter what? Are we gonna have a laugh? It's kind of I'm always. Great way to warm up. Seriously, like if you don't have, like the gym is not your priority, financially, time-wise, as well as the good for your abs, right? So if I pull in and up through my abs, and I keep pumping forward, it's kind of like really good for all our hip area, right? And I guess you can start to implement a little squat maybe, right? Yo, what's up? Like, okay, you can count the full hook in. I mean, you already knew, but I gotta create moves. Oh, hitting the woody. Like, okay. Oh, I think the guy, no, he's still mowing. Yeah, it feels so good to get back out, no matter what we do, really. Just having fun, you know, getting our body moving, being outside, feeling the wind. Ooh, yeah, we gotta do whatever we can, whatever comes to us, right? It's right in front of us. Now, I'm not sure. I think maybe if I move my arm, yeah, that would be better. Okay, so what is this? This could be a exercise in balance, in focus, in commitment, and then in timing, right? Like, relax. When I first started doing it, I was all spazzed out. The first video, I was like, oh my God, what's happening? What's happening? It's just a little thing. A little thing, micro moves that with daily, you know, we activate, we reprogram, we redirect, we raise our frequency, we build our strength, we internationally connect, collaborate, co-create, become great. Netflix, Amazon, YouTube, you, me. Can't you see? The show must go on, and it will. Let's see who said what. Let's say, nobody said nothing. That's okay. That's it. Show today. Kitty cats came to play. We showed you nature in every way. Soul fit soldiers. Do I see 50 likes? Is that really? Is that cool? That must be cool. Must be doing something cool then. Getting out, giving our life force energy, you know, showing us simplicity, ways to realign. Yeah, that's worth 50 likes for sure. Especially when you're gonna go out and you're gonna spend the cash money on stuff that's gonna bring you down. And we're just here to raise the frequency. So I'll take them. 50 likes, yo, what's up? YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm. YouTube algorithm. Okay, so yes, so let's keep it right. Let's keep it tight. Let's make those moves on the Monday, day or evening or night. Let's keep that body right. And it's not just for sight. Activate the CAN theory. Be of service. Don't get delirious. Stay focused. Breathe in through the nose. Hold. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale for 4, 6, or 8. Realign the mind. Slow down the breath. Slow down the thoughts. So yeah, we're having fun being back outside. We're back on the live. We're feeling good. We got international crew. Uzbekistan. Utah, Texas too. Italy, Spain, Greece, Turkey came through. You see what I'm saying? Like, that makes my heart beat. That makes my heart beat because that means that we do have a global mindset and we are the digital soldiers and we are creating the alchemy as we speak about. Like, our bodies are the vessel, the tool. We are winning the game. We give it a new name. We light up the board. We don't get bored. That's my advice to you. Don't be bored. My friends that I like and that I see, you're not bored. You know, if you want company, yes, you can write that. That's a good, you know, hey, join me for some good company. But we're definitely boring. Not the language. Remember? Changing the language, we're raising the frequency. We got old habits, subliminal programming. So sometimes these words come out, we don't even know where they came from or what they meant, but they don't actually describe what we're going through or what we want to communicate. 50 likes and subscribes. Yo, thank you so much. I knew today was going to be a great day. The fact that we're alive, the fact that we're outside, the fact that the animals, the creatures came to be with us, the fact that we got to hula hoop. The sling yoga is coming soon. I got to get in the mood. I got to get physically fit again. Rewire my mind. Although donations, contributions, rebuilding, repurposing, it's all still happening. These are the first day that the grounds have dried up. And I walked over here. I only got a little bit, my feet a little bit wet. But in between, we stayed fit. And guess what? There's more threats coming. Did you guys hear about Japan? Jeez, I don't know. Look, the timeline has shifted. Things have... That's what you wanted, and that's what we get. Fast, 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 fast. So nature's keeping up with us. So if you're getting hit, be prepared, prepared. Because this is what we did. You know, we wanted it fast. It's coming, bro. One typhoon, one hurricane, one snowstorm right after another. Let's get ready. Life is happening. Boom, boom, boom. It's on. Are you going to survive? Are you a soul fit soldier? You know, certain people can only help a certain amount of people in certain situations. That's what I'm saying. And I'm laughing, but it's like, wait, is this what we created? Is this it? Yeah, we need it more. We need, you know, we gotta feel it. We gotta see it. Drama. Yeah. Well, here it is. The real deal, not just the one in the head. The one in the head actually brought the real one. So we're here to redirect for us, the ones, the source players, the chosen, the doers, the seers, the believers, the act theory, activate the CAN theory. It even says question gravity. That's what we're doing. Yo, we gotta be ready. This game, the whole thing is to get you out, psych you out, right? Whatever it takes, whatever they want to say, any kind. Negativity exists, but do you want to play? Do Do you want to be here for the new day? The new way, yours, mine, a new time, a shift, dimension, paradigm, belly, tuck, uplift, activate through the feet, get to the face, the mind, nutrition, hydrate, don't lose the faith, get your hair back, get the color, retain the growth, the strength, the Ayurvedic way. Satnam, I say, Satnam. I say, redream your look, your day, your way today. Satnam, I say, the Kisha is here. The antennas are live. So stick with me so that we continue to thrive. All right? It may not look like you think, but do not judge the book by its cover, my friend. Go inside and see and read, explore, be and become. Ligaments moving, joints fluid, muscles pumping, heartbeat thumping, mind intact, drifting, we lack. We focus, we see, we do with clarity. This is me, this is you, this is us, and this is a choice, yet a must. And with a smile, my warrior friend, the warrior goddess within, we stretch, we reach, we bend, and we never end. This collaboration, this co-creation, this movement we do with grace, this smile upon whatever face, whatever race, whatever tone, whatever curl. My lovely lady, graceful girl. So what we do on the left, we do on the right. We try our best to balance harmony be life essence I give to thee. I transmit this high frequency, and you can choose to win or lose in your home, in your dream. What reality does it seem? The matrix game, the simulation, the simulacra. What does it mean? Let's find out together. Let's live and re-dream your dream. Share with me. Collaborate. Let's be YouTube ready. Let's be great. Activate. Shh. You see, my voice is telling me, shh. Move the body. Move the body. Let the body move. Activate the lymph nodes. Shake it out. Make it great. See what I'm saying? You know, only you know what you can do. For me, look, right here. Happy, happy, happy. This is a tree. Look, right here. This is tree. Hips aligned, rooted into the ground, shoulders relaxed, heart forward, open up like a tree rooted. A smile, relaxed for spring. And then take it deeper. So we have beginner, intermediate, advanced. And then, of course, each one has levels in between, right? Like a dance class. Beginner, 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 intermediate, beginner, advanced. So we continue throughout the levels as so, depending on how far you want to go. I would imagine I could continue at some point and then go into a headstand and all that. That's where the pretzel twisting ideas come in, right? But that would be a matter of concentration, of discipline, of strength, right? So you know, here, here, and then here. And sometimes you have to judge the body. Some days we are better on the left. Some days we are better on the right. I had been healing on my left, so I take it gently. I'll stay here today. I heard my knee whispering to me yesterday, and I lack the castor oil that I should rub. So yeah. Oh yes, 50 likes, yo! I'm joking, right? I mean, it's part of my journey. Part of my journey. To like or not to like. To be or not to be, that's the question. To go live or not to go live. Let's just see here. What's the pelo? El pelo que está haciendo todo. Wow. Sometimes it's just challenging to even look at yourself. Let's see if anybody else joined. Lala King, release next dress. Any exercises to release next dress? Oh, listen, I'm so sorry I didn't see, grind it. Hello. Okay, let's put that. Yes, I don't know if you're still here. Replaced pin message. I apologize, but I hadn't seen your message. You should just what sometimes is Jala. I thought it was Lala. We Lala and we collaborate sometimes, like on live streams and we communicate. Oh yeah, okay. Let me see. Okay, neck release. I don't know what's going on. Sorry guys. Hold on. Let's see if I put some light on. Maybe it makes it better. Yeah, and that, yeah, we do have that, right? Trying to give you the best experience. No. Okay, yeah. I'm still, I'm always learning, so thank you for having patience with me. Okay, let's do the neck exercises. Neck release. Oh, wait. Okay, because this space is a public space, so they might need it. So if I all of a sudden just may just move you or might have to shut it off, so be aware. But what we want to do for the neck is we want to get a lot of tension from the shoulders, tightness. So one of the things, wait, I'm just going to start with that one, is inversion. I would say it's like number one for release because back of the neck, there's a lack of oxygen. Hey, Brooklyn, from the Canarsie. You're not going to believe this. Canarsie, I literally, yesterday was just thinking about you. I was like, what happened to Canarsie Pizza guy? What happened? That's Tomas. I have to start to remember your name, Tomas, because you're like, the only way I recognize you is you put Canarsie Pizza, which I love. But literally, I was thinking, I was like, maybe I didn't catch him on some of the other lives, but please don't ever leave me because of that, because I am doing my thing. I'm working out, and sometimes they get a little frisky in the chat, and I can't be giving my energy that way. I'm trying to focus as we grow, literally. Thomas, we are growing. Like, this is the real deal. We're growing. YouTube, me, like, this is it. The show must go on. Thank you. Thanks for coming on in. I'm just trying to check if they're coming. We had the hula hoop today, that we wanted to do something where when we do the contributions and the donations for the persons who were affected more than I was. Because you know what? Sometimes you're like, you want to be the one of service and everything, and you don't actually realize till later what you actually lost, what you actually gave, what your time and energy is actually worth. Not that when you gave and you did, you were expecting back, but you then took away from yourself, let's just say. So, yeah, these things are all part of the learning of being part of a community and going through a natural disaster together. To me, I saw the greatness of the people. I saw that. I learned something very, very special. You know, before the natural disaster, there was nothing available. There was lack. There was give me, you have to pay more and everything. And I have this like silly kind of philosophy, this theory that people want to be of service, but they also want to be recognized, and they're working hard all week, and then this is a chance to be recognized as being of service. I find it, I think everything has its purpose, and yeah, I like the way the community is. Tiff's take. Tiff, yes, Tiff. Tiff, I was always private, very quiet. We have our reasons and everything. But I've come to a place in that it's almost like life pushed me into becoming more public, let's just say, so that I can reach my maximum potential of being of service as we've been trying to become. You are fully reaching your potential and your max. I can't, the reason I don't follow and listen more to all you profes is because my brain no comprende. No comprende. I cannot do it. Like, I don't even have a laptop. The squinting, I just been putting on my eyes. You are awesome. Thank you. You are awesome. Like I said, we each have something different to make this amazing opportunity. And I just have this funny feeling about our specific, who I'm like, this group of people are reaching success, I think, not at a level different than other communities. Let's just put it that way. And because I think it's because, not I think, I know it's because of the positive high frequency and the sincere, support of each other. Not, we kind of realize, don't be getting into nonsense and nitpicking and details that don't matter, because our goal is to be happy, healthy, to make a success financially, and to utilize this great opportunity that was given to us. It's like, here you go. Here's here's your number one shop to reach the world. And then literally a boutique, a shop that you can put your products. What? Hello, Christine. Yes. Wait. Yeah, I know you. I know Tiff is very busy and that I hardly ever catch anyone. So I'm so glad I caught you, because I know you've come by many times, as well as many other people. And I just, you know how it is with the chat, and to chat or not to chat, and to let them say what they're going to say or not say. And I move. That's what I do, right? I dance. I do yoga. I'm sharing that we can do a little hula hoop. We could do a bounce to activate our lymph nodes. Who knew that? So pretty. You're so pretty. You don't have to speak. Yeah, thank you. It's hard. Sometimes I want to just do what I do. Because also, and even I saw Trisha one time, she was talking about being vulnerable, and she is already vulnerable. I mean, you have to have courage to show up in a onesie. And I know I pushed her. I know I supported her in the beginning, because I knew it was such an amazing little trademark that people could relate to, because it's so cute and cuddly, and she's, waking up, or I know we inspired, and right? Right? It's like, it takes courage. And then the things that she's so sweet. Oh man, if I could get you guys don't know, but I try to be, I'm like, oh, look how pretty and how neat her closet and how clean they are, and I'm out here in the dirt and the mud and wondering, and the animals are coming in, and it's just like, like piles have followed me my whole life. So one of my goals has been, and I have downsized. And for me to show up the way I do is like part of my life journey. Like, without the mascara and all that. It was like, rather be in the dirt. Oh my gosh. Come up. Tiff, you're gonna come. You're gonna come. You can be in the dirt with me. Yes. Okay. I'm starting to make myself available for little mini retreats, 1 day intensives, the sling yoga. I'm finding where I'm gonna set it up. ¿Cómo se dicen? What are they called? Daisy chains. I gotta get daisy chains for the sling. So all my lovely ladies will always be invited wherever I am for a specialized, one of a kind, at least a day of like special treatment. Anything extra, bring a little extra cash. I have 4 chips. Oh, you do? Oh, yeah, I know you were saying. And I think that where I am, the tropical island, that just is like, it's still, even though, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done now. There's contributions, there's building, there's disaster. Oh my gosh, when I go out and I see, and I'm finding my way to be able to be of service. And right now I'm just doing it through personal contributions and donations, especially to ladies, feminine products, simple things like the shampoos and I was a little bit like, the mechanic came because we had, obviously after that, your car is like, bum, 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 flood, potholes, everything. So the mechanic came in the other night, and I was like saying to myself, I mean, I think he'll appreciate it if I put some soap and some toothpaste and a toothbrush, like Irish Spring. I think he looks like he's Irish. It's like, how often, oh no, my earring. How often do you see the Irish Spring? Our sister, too, sweetheart. Yeah, one sister, yeah. Yeah, I gave him some Buddha burrito because I knew it was dinner time, right? So my God, and then I'm like, how much? Wait, no, I gotta put more rice in there, more beans in there. I was like, wait a minute. So, when you're giving, it's a funny thing to give or not to give. So I just like snuck around and I put in his car and I put it on his seat. And then he said, oh, good. He said, I'm hungry. And then, oh, thank you. So sometimes this is an opportunity, yeah, to do what I said I wanted to do. To utilize the channel, to share, that we can actually, I would love to be in the dirt up there. Tiff wants to play in the dirt. And I'm like, I don't know if all the Bessos clothes, Tiff. You got to be like me. You want to be ready to wear your Bessos clothes. Oh my gosh. Tiffany, I can't believe it. This is like crazy. This is what I mean about synchronicity. Are you still here? It's camping season. Tiffany, oh wait, are you still here? I thought of you. This is why you're here. I literally put a lot of thought into you in the morning because I said, I have a gift. I have to give this to Tiffany. Tiffany, I have something for you. I, you know, yeah, I thought about it and I'm like, I gotta find a way to get this to Tiff. So I will. I'll figure it out. I'll go to your channel. I'll see if you have like an email, if you have a P.O. box or something, a safe space. And then I was like trying to think. I was like, trying to imagine you and like, how could you? And like, I know I've seen you, but I don't really know. Like, I think you're more like a medium. So, anyway, that's funny. I really was thinking about you, about sending you a gift. Like, that's what I do. That's one of the reasons why I got a little bit of like, like collection and things that I think I could use. I want to downsize. Yeah, I knew it. Okay, good. Perfect. So then I never want to get rid of them because it's like good. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to redesign this. I'm going to give this to so-and-so. Is anybody like that? And you never do it. I am the ultimate tire and safety pinner. Yes, a little bit of sewing. I did go to school. Tiff, I went to school for sewing, for design, but I'm crazy. That's what I am. Crazy. And I have ideas, and I got I never really went for the A. I was like, I'm good with a B and if I and I thought that was brilliant. You see me, I'm always yo be the B way, be bold, be brave, be beautiful. Maybe that's why that was my destiny. And then but I had three sewing machines, Tiffany. I had them. I had a vintage one, I had a European one, and I had a good singer one. They're all sitting in my closet. Wait, what did you say? I used to swap closets with my friend 2 times a year. Oh, that's amazing. You're smart. We try it, but it never works. We're like, there's a swap thing going on. We're just like, just bring me what you got. Go. I can't get to the squad thing. My e-bike. I think I think I was protected porque when I was a, happy, Captain Jackie, all that, I would have been like the rest of those fools. I'm okay. I'm going home. I know a few people almost, they hit themselves. I was like, yo. I think that's why I got only my permit. I got a Falcon. I had a Falcon. So we're like, no, you are not driving that Falcon anywhere until you quit. Tiff, I actually crashed luckily it wasn't, okay, this is what happened. I was practicing driving in the, protected area, let's just say, not on the road. But I had happy, right? Happy hour. But I thought I got it, and I crashed into the post right there, and I just, oh no. Okay, so I stopped, and then it wasn't my car though, and so I just sat there. I got back in the passenger seat, and they looked at the car. What the heck? Who did this? And they were looking around, starting to blame people, and I just stayed quiet. I was like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what happened. I was like, and the next thing you know, they looked at me, and I guess I had a crazy face on, like, Mom. So I did, kind of admitted it. Yeah, but it's okay. It was only the post. It was just the car and the post, and it was a ranch car anyway. Like a lot. Yeah, what's one more dent? There's one more scratch. All dirty anyway. No, but you see, that's why I didn't. That's why I just drive the e-bike, and then if anybody, it's just me, which I. But now I haven't drank for years. So you never know. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, I'm so glad that you joined me. Everyone, check in with Tiff. If you're starting out, even if you've been going as a YouTube content creator, Tiff, I call her profe, porque en español es profe, right? The professor and the YouTube university. So yes, she hangs out in the streets sometimes in the evening and the night. You catch her doing some funny things and dancing and going to payphones and things like that. But during the day, she's at the YouTube university, and let me just tell you, she's got the news, she's got the information, she's got the proper tips and tricks to help you move forward. If you are tech savvy, if you have your computer, if you don't have all those things they say we have, or you've gotten to put them in check, go check out Tiff's take, right? Tiff's take. My mom ran her pacer into a post when I was a kid. I'm sure people did some crazy driving, exactly. So yeah, a new wardrobe for free. Yeah, exactly. Like, especially if it's friends, that's okay. You know them. You know that they're not gonna, you know, do what? It's camping season. Let's put it out there. Tiff, you're going camping then, obviously. I love camping. I love camping, and there's some really great ways now that you can like make your camping into a little glamping. As a matter of fact, yeah, you can do glamping out here. Glamping, glamping, glamping. That's just, it's still camping and it's so much fun. I think you just add a little bit, just make it a little bit easier. Like maybe be next to some toilets and some showers, and you know, um, bring some things that make you feel pretty and different. So it's not such a big deal. Glamping, camping. You can just add a little glam to it, right? It's still real camping. Wow, I'm so glad I got to go live. It's always a little bit of a challenge for me, especially when there's so much work to be done. And yet, this is my work. In order for me to get the perks, to, continue to have this privilege to have my TV show, I must show up, right? And believe it or not, there's some really cool announcements coming up. I've been collaborating, I've been working behind the scenes, and yeah, it's my time is coming to join on different levels, let's just say, with my creations. So please stay tuned for those any day now. Be putting some posts up and sharing some possibilities, right? All of this coming from my YouTube journey. I was doing the balancing with you the other day. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah. It's very, very importante, okay, Tiff? Here's the thing. What we do for today, we plant the seeds for tomorrow, all right? So as we're on this rejuvenation, realigning, subliminally reprogramming our youth, our youthfulness, our beauty, our ability to redream our dream, we've got these old habits, and when we let's just say we surprise the body, we talk to the cells, we re-energize, we make a choice to move into motivation, like overcome lethargicness, and then the things that people tell women, that are, let's say, growing up literally, that, oh, you're only supposed to do this or that, or maybe you don't feel like you look as cute, you look, doing certain things. But we're moving on this channel, in this digital space. That's what I'm here for, is to let's move past that limitation, because when we get down to it, it's all a tactic to get us out of the game. So you're a power source player, you're a beautiful woman, and you always will be. So yeah, that balance is for much more than what it seems, right? So let's put that out. Is actually doing the work, and I hear a lot of people starting to say that to me. So I really appreciate that. And imagine when I am able to like literally do a 1 hour class, right? Without all the interruption and the, you know. So yeah, this is the tree. I'm fully focusing on everyone doing the tree. Why? We are like the tree, the trunk, the roots, our hair, the branches extending like antennas, right? Okay? Cooling in and up through the mula bandha. So the balance doesn't just come from the leg. The balance comes from within. Pulling our in between, pulling that area gently in and up, the lower abdominal wall, supporting the lower back. So it looks so simple, right? Relaxing the shoulders, lifting the arms, and then we can play with the arms to sort of give us like off balance, you know, like a tree would blow in the wind. We play with this. Oh yeah, good. What's the importance? The other day I did a live stream. I asked, how does doing tree pose, how would that help you to save a tree? Well, balance, focus, commitment, awareness, strength, right? And that's what literally happened. We had to make a decision. You always have to make decisions. Another good balance is this. Plank, but standing, okay? So what we do is everything starts from the very, very beginning. So we plant our feet again. We think of them as roots. We plant them in the ground. We pull in and up through the mula bandha. And in one move, using the arms, pointing the fingers, squeezing the inner thighs, pulling in and up through the mula bandha, trying to keep that flat plank position. Oh, balance. So, okay, so maybe that's more advanced. Maybe you need to just start here. And then daily go, and then you'll be so happy one day when you get to do this. Pulling in and up, pulling in and up, directing it, pulling in and up. Yes, yes, yes. Counteract is very important. So counteract for the back, okay? Something very important and very simple. Inversion. Inversion is the key, okay? Fresh blood, oxygen to the brain. Back here, relax the neck. Mula bandha is in and up as well, okay? Pulling in and up. So we don't let the stomach just hang. We're creating body memory, isometric. So we come gentle. We hang, we shake the head, yes. We shake the head, no. We shake the head, yes. We shake the head, no. Wow, oh my goodness. And then we roll up one vertebrae at a time. Oh, okay? So everything done with awareness. When we start rushing around, you know, that's where injury comes in. Hey, oh yeah, let's see who says what. Tip message, balancing with you the other day. This, oh yes, okay. Yeah, so that's what it's for. It's just because the body, like even if you're just tuning in today and you're like, what's she talking about or whatever, I don't need this. But it's not for today. This information is like when you go to school, when you go to the university, you wait till you graduate to use all the information, right? So the same thing here. We give you things that maybe it's not for today, but you know, keep it on your watch list. Keep me on your watch list. Tip on your watch list. You know, you might just see, oh, today they got what I need. Today they're talking about just the right thing for me, okay? It's hard for me to see what's going on in terms of who's here and who's liking, but I'm really hoping that we got the world on our side, that we're living large, we're healthy, we're wealthy, and we're growing our YouTube channels together, and we are collaborating, co-creating, you know? Mastermind aligning, they call it, right? So I'm working on some hair growth, some hair tips, all that, getting the language together, you know. So stick with me if that's what you're into. A lot of people are on a weight loss journey. I'm actually on a weight gain journey, and I need and want that muscle. So, you know, let's do it. We might start to actually, not might, we already did start to implement some tools, okay? One of the main tools we're going to implement is called the sling, for sling yoga, and that is going to be so much fun. Really, I'm really looking forward to that. The other thing is at some point a wheel. Usually I worked with my own body, isometrics, but I think at some point it's good not for every day, but certain days you need to maybe have a little assistance, right? So there's the wheel, there's the sling, there's the hula hoop, right? And at some point we want to do the double dutch. We love double dutch. Yes, right? You're in shape. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying that. I hope you're in shape too for wherever you are for now, right? I'm in shape forever now. Booty, yes. No, I'm doing the booty growing things, Tiff. Okay, very simple. And I was doing them in my kitchen today. And I was thinking, how can I show the ladies that you can do this right in your kitchen? You know, like people are over there and they're cooking and they're like, what are you doing? Well, I'm just doing my thing. Like, we don't have to wait and make a big deal, right? About working out. It's like, listen, I got a few minutes right here. So I'm going to take this right here, right? So we're going to go and we're going to squeeze like this. And we're going to squeeze like that. There you go, Tiff. Okay, let's work on it. Let's get those booties up, rounded, plump. Why not? We feel good. Our clothes look better. It's better for our whole overall body strength, right? All the muscles support each other. Oh, and I have a simple one that you can do also sitting on the chair, and I'll show you that one too. Because there's all different areas, right? So you want to work on all the different areas. So this is more like and there, right? There. That's pretty simple. Just do, the chair. The multi-use of the chair, the stool. Okay, so then we might just stay in the squat, of course. Squat is really good for all of this, pulling in and up through the abdominal wall. Right, Tiff? Simple right here. I know, right? But there's just some things are just basic and simple. They don't change. We can create all these other spectacular moves because people get bored or they quote unquote, oh, yes, there are certain things that are new and they activate and use other muscles, but there are certain things that are just solid to begin with. So I'm going to do that because I want the people to be able to do it as well. That's the goal, right? The point is for me to say, hey, maybe it's not your priority to go to the gym. Maybe it's not your financial priority, your time priority. Maybe you just don't like all that other sweat. I was like, excuse me, you want me to go to that that place where everyone is sweating? And I'm not sure. Wow, oh, I'm feeling this, okay? So then it's working. So we're gonna go here, and I kind of got distracted, but let's say a set of 8, 2 sets of 8, right? So wherever you are, you might just have to start with the lift, the doggy, hydrant, and I'm see how I can use the chair support, but yet focusing on the lower body, right? Focusing on the abs gently, so we can intensify this as much as we want. That's why you see people doing things and they're going like that, but they didn't do anything, right? So depending on your focus, your intention, how you actually put your energy into the move is what matters, right? That's why now you see people saying 4 minutes a day. It's kind of where I've always been. It's like I'd be working out anywhere, anytime, anyhow. So it's challenging for me to share. Can't really share what I do. I can share what you might relate to, though. Share with them that I'm literally moving my fascia. I don't know how to share that yet. But I know how to tell you that fascia is importante, that what we think about, we bring about, that we can redirect, reshape, reimagine, and rebecome, and that there is a word that we are releasing from our language, because it is of the old paradigm. It's of the old thinking that really doesn't have any place in the new experience of the source players. Good form. I can do that. Pumping gas. Yo, this is crazy. This is what alignment is about. I was thinking, and I didn't say it to you, but I do have a girlfriend who, unfortunately, I had to separate. We had to separate. She's beautiful, pero she was the one with the curls. She was the one, you know what I'm saying, model, tall. And I don't know, I love her, but anyway, she said to me one time, she said she was driving by the gas station, and we weren't speaking, and she said she saw me doing my squats. I can't remember, I don't know. She said she saw me doing squats at the gas station. She ran by, she was like that big. She told me, Tiff, so I did it already. The gas station is a good place to pump. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. She said that. She said, I went by the gas station, saw you doing squats. I was like, oh, really? Okay, let's keep it up since we're doing the booty. Let's do, okay, so we did the lifts and like that, right? We did the pumps. We did the squat into the pump, right? Okay, we're gonna do working the whole leg. Okay, so we're gonna stay here and we're just gonna lift. Okay, when you're lifting, you're gonna work the whole calf and then this muscle. Okay, so I know, right? We are gonna do that. It's kind of like a releve, right? You can call it what you want. You can call it a tippy toe, but it's really a releve. Releve. So you're going to start to do what I call hip hop ballet tip, right? And this is also, believe it or not, very good for the whole, for the face, the feet. If you can follow my drift and give yourself a lift. Oh my gosh, the fun is about to come. Okay, wow. Okay, so why don't we go into this? Because we're not just gonna focus on the butt, we're gonna focus on the whole legs, and then that's gonna help to curve, to shape, and to lift, right? Okay, so the plie, we're gonna do this, everything I have. Okay, so here we go, right? So that would be just the horse stance. Then we're gonna do the plie. So we're gonna work the inner thighs, the calves, the arches, the feet, and the whole back, like side right here, right? Pulling in and up through the abdominal wall, relaxing the shoulders, smiling if we can. You know us, making our hair is not too crazy. Might as well work the arms a little bit. So even just holding them and tightening up underneath here, tightening up is actually doing something. So yeah, you gotta, it's okay, whatever you can do, but I'm just showing you certain things that we can start to incorporate gently. It looks easy, but if you haven't done it, you need to be aware. You need to start gently. Okay, a few. Oh, okay, get used to it. Your arches are very sensitive. Okay, so that is really good. Oh, okay, a basic. Here we go. Come on, booty, booty, booty. I know, it's silly, but it's true. We don't have too much fanciness. No fanciness here. Let's see who's here. Oh, wow. Bully lived. Yes. She should have joined. She should have joined. What? What's Bull? I should have joined Bull. What? I don't know. Anyway, look. Is that me? I should have joined or somebody else. Okay, you see this, Tiff? Muy simple. Okay, then we can take it a little bit deeper, and we will. Right? So who's ever at this, just doing that, that's fine. And you want to do that stretch you were talking about? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, when you lose weight, your body, wherever you had fat, it shifts it, it utilizes it to survive, and sometimes comes from our booties and our boobies. So, when we're little. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, is that sometimes we don't need all these fancy things, right? These fancy new exercises, just the simple, basic things that the body can do, right? And then after you've mastered the simple things, if you want to integrate new moves with awareness, then that's okay. That's why yoga actually has like a system, and there's specific asanas, they're called. So, when you see these classes and people are just making up things and everything here, there, and everywhere, and they're flowing and they're fluid and sometimes like me, like yoga dancing. But the real yoga has a system, has specific moves, asanas that are for inner technology, for inner alchemy, for healing the body, literally. So when I show you, let's say, the shoulder stand, that is an asana. I used, exercises too. Oh, good. Oh, Tiff is definitely, oh my God, Tiff. No, I forgot. Did I know that? Your friend, when she saw you at the gas station. Oh, yeah. I know. Oh my God. Tiff, she's one of those friends that you love and you wish, but somehow we talked about sometimes you got to let people get on their own journey. And I'm like, I wonder if we're ever going to get back together, and then she's going to be like, did she get rid of the narcissist? Or it's just like, because I want her back, but I had to be brave and bold and say goodbye for now. Let's see. I used natural. Yeah, Tiff, I can't believe that. Wow. Let's put that up there. You're a motivation. She is true motivation. Okay, so I was just talking to you about her as a professor, but I didn't really realize that she had gone on this great journey as well. So listen, any of you out there, you need to collaborate, to connect, to listen to this woman, because she not only is a YouTube professor, she has beat she beat it. She beat the system. You beat the system. That's what you did. You hacked the system. And now I put that up there. That's just like, yo, you and what's her name? Joe, not Joe Sleepy Story. Joe's on her journey too. I've seen a few of the women. There's the other one, and she lost so much weight. So many great, amazing women that are doing this and in a healthy way. So it's really possible. So yeah, congratulations. I mean, I know someone personally who actually did it, a man, and he was in the 300s also, and then he did it. So I knew it was possible because it's almost like you need to know someone who really did it. So thank you for sharing that with us, Tiff. I really appreciate you sharing that personal. You're freaking. Look at the bag. You got, girl, you were blessed. You were blessed because most people, they got to do all kinds of operaciones y todo, operations and everything. You probably should do your own. Never mind me. You should probably do a whole like health and wellness journey because for what you did. I'm trying to put some meat on my bones. Not literally meat, but just, you know what I mean. Gain some weight. And yeah. So, okay. All right. Well, that's good. So let's just keep doing. Now you're just like, I guess, yeah, because you look amazing. So nobody would ever have known. And then, yeah, you just keep it toned and keep doing the squats. And you saw the exercises that I did. Those are great to start. And if you can start, if you know how, thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. So welcome. Thank you for staying with me. And if you can start to isolate the muscles as well, like I started to do the isolation. Yup, I'll be doing them. Yeah, because we want to stay toned and tight and keep the inner thighs right as well. So the squeezing, right? So anytime you get a chance, you want to kind of like use that like that type of energy you see, kind of squeeze, and then you can just even like utilize your isometric muscles and squeeze and squeeze. Don't just do it anywhere, like so people can see you. They're like, what's going on? She's just squeezing and squeezing and squeezing. But you know what I mean at home. I'll be doing this. You're squeezing and squeezing. I had a friend who was doing that in front of me, and I told her, don't do that. Like she was so nervous, and so she was like, I was like, if this is how you act subliminally, and you're going around and you're like squeezing your butt, and you're squeezing yourself like that in front of people, don't do that. Why? I was like, are you kidding me? Well, I have to tell you why. It's great exercise for your butt and your thighs, right? But anyway, so you got me. So yeah, isometrics, isolate the mat. Actually, also, you know why I say this? Because scientifically, it's been proven that if we speak to our body, if we speak to our muscles, if we speak to ourselves, that they're listening and they're reacting. And how kooky is that? But why not? Why wouldn't it be that way if we didn't come here to win, to be the best we can be? Why wouldn't our bodies be designed, our minds be designed to realign, to heal ourselves? So that's what the yoga, the raw thing, the eating, the holistic way of eating has literally given. Hey, who's that? Oh, Tiff's taking, yeah, say hey, everybody. Communicating, getting together. Let me do this. I know that, like, wait, how can I do this? Tiff's take is now a moderator. Yeah, so Tiff, the dealio. You know the dealio. It's all good until it's not. Corey, yay! Yeah, I didn't even know how to do that for a long time, Tiff, and I was like, obviously not paying attention, and I was like, wait a minute, I forgot to make anybody, moderator. But then, I had so many like, who's coming in saying, what, that I was like, oh man, I don't want to make the people like have to work for free. So it's all good. You know the deal. We got controversy over it anyway, right? You're like, what does it mean to be a moderator? What does it mean to have the wrench? What is it that they should say or not say? Is it better that we have like lots and lots of conversation or the right conversation or I don't know, right? We're all learning. So yeah, you got it. You know, naughty naughties. Oh wait, it's Supreme. Tiff, don't block Supreme. Or what's her name? Now she's Miss Harriet Thugman. I was like, oh, who, you know, I saw it. Like, it's funny when you see something and you don't know who it is from, and you click on it and you know, and then it's them because you like who you like, and you kind of, yeah. So it was funny when I clicked on. I was like, Thug. I won't. Right? Yeah, he'll be upset with us. He'd be saying some things. Anyway, yeah, everybody says some things that makes me think, you know. Honestly, you know who made me think the other day was Goat. You know, our cartoon Goat. Cartoon he makes the cartoon books and everything, and I just didn't realize it, and he said something very was touched me, you know. He said that his goal was to like stay around, to stay alive, you know, and stay alive for you know, 327. And I was like, wait a minute, what are you talking about? But then again, yeah, we all, that's our goal, right? To stay around, to be here, to have fun, to play. And health is the way and wealth. So I always think, like I was thinking even I could make like a special video just for him. That's what I was thinking. To say to him, I don't know, just to give the message that was given to me about I want to tell him to start to count backwards. Like he's always counting forward. He's like 220 years from now, and so is 300 would have been 400 years old, and you know I don't know. He says all these things, and it's all about numbers moving forward. But like I have this thing that I have this ancient secret. As I see three yellow birds right there, they just flew up about the magic and the benefit of counting backwards for the health. So it's a kind of want something I already shared with him about the humming. That humming is for health. And the hue, you know, the hue and the om. Okay, you know when people talk about the om, the universal sound, it's because it heals you. Humming heals. That's why the cat's purr is healing. Humming, we hum, we whistle. It's part of the healing. So I shared with him about the humming. Lala shared with him about the whistle. Because why? We want him to be around for 27 and, you know, 2,700 years more, like he says. And yeah, so there's all things that we can share with each other. And when we are not sure if we should say it when we go live, I'm here to let you know that it does matter, that you do touch us, and that we do think about it, and we are trying to navigate, see if we can implement and be of assistance in any way. Yeah, right, Tiff? All the musicians that we have, Imani on the beat, and Looney Tunes, and you know, Anthony, and all of them. I'm really just starting to like tune in and utilize the music that, you know, they say, yeah, let's collaborate so I don't have to get the copyrights, right? Why should we although sometimes I want to hear one song by like, you know, whatever, Haystack or whatever, right? But yeah, I'm realizing, okay, we can assist each other. We don't have to be like all in each other's business every day, but we can be supported in very cool ways, right? Every once in a while. So many people I subscribe to, but I never see anymore because they don't come up on my, you know, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like today, I was like, wait a minute. What happened to Chocolatka? She's so beautiful. We used to follow each other and everything, and she showed up at one of my lives, and then I haven't seen her. She hasn't seen me, I'm sure. So I've got to go look for her. Chocolatka. So beautiful, and she does ASMRs, and she started becoming very, very successful.
Yeah, that's what happens. We get successful. We're like, we're so busy. Stop. Some people just stop. I I'm sure about that, but also, Tiff, there's so many people that we just don't get in our feed. You know what I'm saying? Discouraged, yeah. People get discouraged. I got discouraged. I used to cry, and but then, like, I realized, and then I met certain people, and they said certain things to me, and then I realized that, that is part of the journey. Is are you gonna quit, or are you going to have endurance? Yeah, check in on people. That's a good. Me too. I never listen. I didn't do anything. I didn't know anything. I was off everything. So when I started, I didn't know. It's like, one of those people that, like, they're spying on us. They can hear us. Oh, I'm not gonna subscribe. I'm not gonna like. And I was just learning. Was in the phase of, like, trying to even just get any information, and like, you follow, like, Think Media, like the big dogs that, and Roberto Blake, and I was like, okay, trying to learn, and I was doing, is this worth it? Are they? How did they? I was doing all that, and then I guess I did something different. Instead of just trying to be, like, professional and trying to share the what I know, like, let's say, the yoga moves and all that. I thought I wanted to try to help people who were, like, let's say, in depressions, in addictions. And I kind of still thought YouTube was the way it used to be, like, where you could just go on and be like a ASMR, like a artist, like. And then I realized, wait, everything is changing. So I had to kind of readjust and really try to learn. So yeah, and then Chip helped me to let me know that I had a good channel. You don't know what you got. You're like, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, what? Somebody told you I had to, like, review my channel. What? Oh, what happened? You said thank goodness. I did not take it as advice? Oh, man. Oh, well, sometimes these things, you know what? No one's perfect, right? I am from India, sister, and I just want to ask you. Oh, yes, from India. Sure. I'm not sure if I can answer them or not, or if I want to, but you can try. Sometimes it doesn't matter, sometimes it's cool, sometimes it's personal, but hey, what is it? Is it about you and your health and your wealth? Is it about you and what direction you should go in? Is it about, any physical moves you want to do? Oh, it's something that, yeah, reviews are not happening here. Tiffany has no time to review. If it says that it goes in the trash, it goes straight in the trash. You know what I'm saying? So don't be wasting your energy, your words. We're here for high value, for high frequency, for uplifting, for health is wealth. The rest, it goes in the trash. It is not being reviewed. And even worse than that, when we start getting the sponsors, which have already come, when we start doing the giveaways and the fun things and the discounts to the, like, let's say, retreats or the seminars or something, then the naughties are on the naughty list already, and they're not going to get access to the discounts. In fact, they'll probably get charged double. They'll be on the charge them double list. Yeah, exactly. Like, I have my YouTube discovery team, and we have our people that are looking out for us behind the scenes, and they put certain words in there because my history has shown the language that I use and that I communicate with people. So as you know the methods to detect are getting a little bit. Oh, Tiff, wait, this gets me to a point. Whoa, you put a post up, right? And at first, yeah, I put it like it was completely, like, positive. Hold on. Oh, shoot. And then we started to question the other side. You said about the new YouTube thing where if your tone, if you're saying things, if you're supporting, like if you're doing like these reaction channels and there's shock value of things, then they were getting deleted and everything. And at first I thought it was definitely a good thing, Tip. But then I started to think about it. Yes, how you say stuff. Yes, but Tiffany, when and who is gonna decide? Like, what octavo? Can I say something that I'm just saying in the future? You know what? At first, yeah, it sounds like Alda de. Okay, hola, ¿cómo está? Bienvenido, bienvenido. Love, we're neutral here. Not a little love, a little light goes a long way. Too much love is worse than none. Did you guys, my cousins, they played me the song, Carmen and Carlositos. They are using. That's what I was. Okay, Tiff, what I was trying to say, which at first I didn't get it, but then other people started to give me the conversation. So you sparked a big conversation. I'm telling you, you really did it. Very intellectual about, wait, at one point, like who decides what tone you is, um or what reaction is incorrect, or like, yeah. So right now it could be good because it's pretty obvious, right? Like if you see violence and sexual stuff and all that, it's kind of like, right? I agree, right? Like, yeah, exactly. Who, like, if it is the AI was being programmed by humans. So if those humans don't like certain attitudes, or if you, yeah, it's tricky. It's very tricky. And this is a testing period. So this is why our input in a cool, in the way that we want it to go matters, like we are the people. We are the attention, the ones who are there getting attention. We are the commodity, right? So we do matter in which direction it goes. What we're being shared, what we're giving our attention to. Who decides? Do we decide? So I would say that what happens is if we don't know, someone else will decide. And there's, so when I do this exercise, these movements, these getting out into the sun gazing, sunrise, sunset, it's to rebalance, realign, so that that intuition, that inner knowing is aligned. I can make choices that are for my highest good as well as those around me. That when I show up, I have a balanced harmony, a high frequency, not a scattered, chaotic, unknowing, unsure, filled with doubt, filled with fear, giving you stink eye. So that's what this does for me. So I say we add a little bounce, we activate the lymph nodes, we let our detox out, and this, we were told to stop moving, to stop bouncing, to stop jumping, to stop acting like children. It's actually quite the opposite. So coming down into this squat, bouncing it out a little bit, activates those lymph nodes stuck down there in the hips. Emotions get stuck in the hips. Okay? Lymph nodes throughout the body. Shake it out. Just a little bounce. I know, right? Why weren't we told this? Why didn't anyone know? Maybe they were so busy being distracted by the show. And I say the show must go on and will go on, right? Whatever. Messages of full review. No, not here. We're not wasting our time reviewing anything because if it's already in that category, every once in a while, don't get me wrong, somebody, it may be a little error. You might have like just used a word. So for those of you, I apologize, who were sincere, who were true, who were high frequency. Try again. For the rest who are just trying to, I mean, there's other channels. There's other ones that are literally like dating channels and you're doing it for your pleasure and all that. But no, this is for your health. Enough of that. And if I was going to do that, it wouldn't be here. Yeah, keep it clean, keep it positive. It's like whatever, there's so many channels where that's where they want, where they're, you know, so you don't have to come here and disrupt. But we're not that easily shaken anyway, right? Yeah, YouTube is blocking their messages. That's what I'm saying. They don't realize that they're getting like they're getting on a list that's not gonna benefit you. It's not like if you want to be part of it, if you want a part of the success, if you want a part of the help, if you want to be considered, don't 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 put yourself down because really you're just putting out there what you got inside. We've already realized this. We have established this already. So anyway, it's okay. It's okay. Let's put up there those ones that so they maybe yeah. Tiff is letting you know so this way you think twice. Hi from Rome, Roma, Benito, Roma, bienvenido, tutto bene, arrabbiata. We love Italy. We're going to Italy. Yes, Italy is coming to us. Italy, are you part of the Soul Fit Soldiers? Are you going to join my digital sanctuary? Are you into health is wealth? Are you part of the paradigm shifters? Are you just passing through? Either way, thank you. Okay. But I would say, if I were you, I would like and subscribe because we'll be going live. We'll be giving you big surprises. You know, we got animals, we got food, we got authors, we got musicians, we got all kinds of things. So, listen, as we level up with Netflix and Amazon, why not? This show is only going to get better. So, my friend from Benito. Yeah, we got people from all around the world too. If you like speaking with international guests, we have a lot of people from Germany, from the UK, from India, from Africa, Uzbekistan, and of course, where? Brooklyn. My Brooklyn heart. Everybody was always listen, Tiff, do you know how long I was doing this and I was telling people and I was saying, hola, aloha, aloha, and and no one never said nothing and they never knew, they never cared, and they never figured it out, and I knew that they weren't listening. So I just kind of I figured say it's better safe anyway, like, because as you can see, it's like people be like, they're like, I'm taking a plane now. Oh, coming to find you. I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm coming to marry you. No, I'm coming to take you to. But that's good for the ego, right? I'm like, oh, really? All right, let's keep going. Tiff, right? We gotta fight for our right to have our creative space, our room. I'm like, I'm getting it together. I'm building my digital sanctuary, and because I do outside a lot, but I also wanted to create my creative studio where I could have my laptop, where I could have my ring light, where I could put my neon lights, where I could, write my creative ideas, like literally for once take my space, right? So I know you were creating your space as well. Hi from Benito. Italy, yes. Okay, thank you for pulling up. Okay. All right. What else can we work on? I'm gonna drink a little bit more water. Listen, we should drink water on the hour, every hour. Drink a full glass of water. Stay hydrated. Check out my other live streams. The last few ones have been really fun. We've had so many international guests, some great messages, you know. If you don't want to, if you can't, let's say watch it, because I've done some long ones, you know, I get it. But you can even like, como se dicen, they have the ask feature. You want to know if it's worth your time, if there is any value. I think that's something really cool that's happening. That they're giving you that option to know to know who you're subscribing to, what is the real message. And that is, I think it's just a test, right? We don't know how long that's going to be around. So as Candy K all day, you know, she'd say, oh yeah, use the ask. And I just started to try it. I don't know. She has access. I don't know. I gotta try some more. I gotta try it again. Yeah. Abs. Oh, I didn't really. I did the other stuff, but you know, we like to do. We like to work on our balance with our our balance. So we'll do that since we're still here. Yeah, we got a little bit of time before I have to get back to other things, other kind of work. But one of these days soon, I'm gonna really let everyone know that I have this job on YouTube. No one really knows officially. I'm wondering if some people kind of know or are sneakily like subscribed to me. I don't know, but I didn't tell anybody. Like, can you imagine 3 years of sneaking around doing a show? And now now I was able to find, yeah, Candy K all day. She's so sweet. She so supports me, even if I show up or not show up, because I got, I was really on a really good roll. I was doing so good, you know. And then the holidays hit me, literally they hit me, you know, like all that emotion and all that stuff, and they got me and they tricked me. And I can't say they, I did it to myself. I knew the game I wanted to play, you know, it's gonna, you know, I can see they all what? The family and the dinners and the year, it's a, mm, to knock me off my game for literally like months, you know, so. And then I got knocked off by nature. I was like, let them find you. Yes, let them find me. Come and find me. I'm here. I'm staying. We're staying, right, Tiff? We're playing. We're having fun. We're winning. Just as long it is what it is. As long as it is, right? Forever is now. So YouTube is like, we're part of this huge experiment. We are like the brink of everything. We are the ones, the first ones that they're testing on, and that, you know, we shoes. I mean, look, all you people got these shops. Look at Stash Cash merchandise. I looked at all these. I said, what are you talking about? She's got, you know. So I was like, what? Okay, I'm doing it. I'm designing it. I'm studying it. I'm implementing it, taking care of some things, and it's all happening. Yes, we are showing each other that we can do it. And today is forever now. So like this experience that we had, this time we spent together, and if it's one day that it's a beautiful memory, then that's okay. It's worth it to me. Merch. Yes, of course. We're all gonna do it. We're all doing it. Why? Because you're where you are, and you know you're gonna do it. You're gonna put it in your farmer's market, you're going to put it in your local shop, and you're going to put it on the Amazon. So anybody, your people that support you are going to want it, right? That's what they're teaching us, and that's what we're seeing. And I just hope that one of the reasons, listen, I'm not able to even be, I'm not going to say that anymore. You have to be organized to be on top of it, because what if you start becoming successful, Tiff, and you're like all of a sudden you have like, so you got to figure all those things out. And plus I was so into supporting local. I know. At the at the cost of, like, let's say not winning and not gaining, I didn't do it, right? I didn't do all the get it from you know where and you know who, and it's not the local artist. But at this point I'm playing the game a little bit differently, and I can still support local. I got it, because we gotta win ourselves. I bet you would be fun on project. Oh shit, don't. I'd be fun if I was completely free. I would be fun, yes, Tiff. But when you have commitments and you have partners and you made somebody up on the roof there. See? I like when I see things I didn't expect to do. Like see somebody on the roof. I didn't do anything, I just looked. I would be fun. I have one best and most crazy and Lombada, the Lombada contest, and they gave us a, it's like, what a gift for, like, you give, like, that was a while back, and I was like, that's what you give, you're like a bottle of tequila. You like tequila? Yeah, I had a whole bottle of tequila. I hid it in under the bushes outside the club. I'm like, I don't really. Just to let you know, thank goodness it was gone when we came out. I know, tequila. I know you like tequila, but you better only drink the good one, Tiff. And I know you're a responsible drinker. You don't, I know you're not, I know you're responsible. I wish I could be responsible. That was my problem. I wanted to be like you. I wanted to be like the other people. I wanted to be like the responsible ones. Not like myself. Anyway, yeah, I hope you drink a really good tequila, because the better, if you are going to drink, everyone, if you are going to, I don't at this point in my life, because my little tiny body, I abused it. I just drank too much at the wrong time for the wrong reasons, and so, but if you choose that in your life, I would highly suggest always go for the best. It's better for your system. Next day you'll feel better. Yeah, I can keep a bottle for years. Oh, see? You see, like, I can't, nope. Don't, I didn't care, Tiff. I was like, listen, we went to a party once, and then they were waiting for these girls, the models and everything that were coming from the swimsuit show and all that. And they had a bottle of Cristal. I was like, excuse me, who are you waiting for? Yes, I am. And that's exactly where my heart is. Home is where the heart is. No. But yeah, Tiff, I was like, who are you waiting for? I think I'm here. I think we should open up that Cristal. And literally, it was like the last bottle of Cristal available. And yeah, I did it. And I enjoyed it. I don't think there was anything left when the other girls got there. Champagne, it goes quick. It's like, duh. See, that's usually, see what I'm saying? Yes, that's the kind of drinker. I'd be like, oh, Tiff, I did something. I got to tell all these stories. They're like, there's this other party that we went to, and I dressed like my friend. She said, oh, you look like very punk rock. I had a black bow in my hair. I had a very cute little dress and a sheer in the back. I had these boots with fringe on them. And then the gentleman had one of those, like, those like $300 bottles. So what? It's a $300 bottle. It's there for a drink. So I went in the kitchen, and I found out later that he had cameras. These wealthy people, they're spying on you, Tip. So I think he saw me like, I was like, 300, 300, 100, 200. And yeah, that was an experience because then I went outside. I was feeling really good. And then this girl, she picked up the guitar and she started to play Imagine All the People. And I was like, I grabbed the guitar from her. I was like, we cannot be having, this is not a John Lennon moment. I was like, and I don't know, I don't play the guitar, but I started drumming on that thing. I was like, I was feeling punk rock. So this is what the kind of things I did, Tiff. I don't think we got invited back. I'm telling you, so I don't know if you would. Yeah. Memorable road trip for sure. So I have so many. Actually, you're making me realize I should write a memoir. Their loss. Yeah, I should write a memoir. Like, what should I call it? Like, you know, drinky, junky moments. I don't know. Junky memories. I gotta think about it, but it could, yeah, there's some real stuff there. Some moments. But anyway, it's all good. So the Brooklyn, he's in the Brooklyn. Did he say he is from Brooklyn too? Okay, yo, Richard, I was just in the hood. I went, I have a live stream actually. I'm on the streets of Brooklyn. I'm on the corner. I wasn't selling anything. I was going live on the corner. I used to go to Rosemary's Greenpoint Tavern in Williamsburg, and that was an amazing time in my life of drinking. Like, I would go there alone and order a beer in a styrofoam cup. The cup was like I would drink the cup and you couldn't see my face. And I would sit at that was like an old school tavern with these old school like Polish and European people who had survived the war. Like, there was Joseph, the polka dancer. I danced the polka. And yeah, so to me that was so much fun. Like, just going there, being anonymous, being alone, and then finding like you just like fit in. Or like nobody cares. They didn't ask you anything. They just want you to dance the polka. Put more money in the jukebox. Everybody buying each other a beer, that styrofoam cup. That's what I love about Brooklyn. Of course, unfortunately, recently they sold it. I think some people, yeah, I think they changed dimensions. So I just recently found that out. I wanted to try to go there again. Not to drink, but just to say hello. Peggy, she told me a story. See, so these are real life people, like with real amazing stories. Like, I said, I didn't know anybody who was literally like, you know, so she told me about that in Europe and how she had to survive, and how even like she had to survive when the bodies were floating by in the river, in the water, and like you just meet these people. And so I love that about the cities, about going and becoming anonymous, right? In places like this Greenpoint Tavern. So I don't regret any of those of my days of, drinking and yeah, I don't say it's a bad thing. I just say that for me, I had to readjust, realign, and choose holistic style of living. Weather there is nice. Still cold here. Nova Scotia. Anthony. I know it's crazy, right? How can this be? But that's just I I've been a traveling. My life started that way, and so I did get to go to Nova Scotia. I actually have a nice memory of Nova Scotia, which is I used to go and on the side of the road, they have the ice cream, so you can drive and drive. So that's one of my nice memories, as well as going to the fields and picking strawberries and blueberries in Nova Scotia. Think that I see, that's when they say when you're a child, if you can give children these experiences, like they can shape their future. Like I always remember picking those strawberries and those blueberries, and that helped me to remember the holistic and the nature and how good I felt. Yeah.
I'm breaking from the mind, made maze, walking out of all these games, pulling every wire from my veins. I'm stepping through the mirrored frame, out the shame, letting my deep spirit say it's.
I'm breaking free from the matrix. Yes, someone is calling, pero I was calling and they weren't available, and there was suffering going on and pain and como se dicen, devastation. And yeah, but I cannot. I know I'm learning, I'm listening, and I'm feeling okay. Maybe the pain is unavoidable, but the suffering is a choice. Okay, I cannot be suffering. I have to be able, willing, ready, have empathy, have compassion, have kindness, have strength, have alignment. Okay, suffering brings me suffering. Suffering brings me down. So I'm sharing that even with people, sisters, right? They want to tell you this, that, maybe you should feel this way, maybe you should feel that way, maybe you should, I can only be and say and feel and do me, right? Okay, so I think we're gonna wrap it up. Thank you so much, Tiff. You definitely came through, and we never really got a chance to. That was fun, and I hope anybody, like I said, if you're looking for the right information, she is the YouTube professor who also had an amazing health journey, has come through like the queen she is. She's giving you besos, style, flavor. Have a great afternoon. Yeah, you too. You too. Have a great day. Be the best you can be. Smile, laugh. Bye, Anthony. Bye, Richard. Yeah, yeah. Thank you all for popping on in. Come on, let's be friends to humanity. Let's get fit. Let's keep it tight, keep it right. Let's continue to dream our dream. Let's be the lead in our show. Let's wrap it up with a little twisty twist. I think that one's too small. Okay, so whatever you got to do to move into motivation, a little hula hoop, a little bounce it out. Oh, that's the key, is just do it. Don't quit. Don't quit moving. Don't lose it. You don't need to settle down. You don't need to settle down. You just need to move it around. Clown around, have some fun, laugh a little, get outside, sun gaze, drink lots of water, start to implement eating healthier, lots of greens, kale, nuts, dried fruit, little by little, implement changes into your life. Micro dosing, okay? What I mean by that, okay, maybe this week you trade in your white sugar for brown sugar. You start using brown sugar. Next week you decide, okay, I'm gonna get only local organic eggs. Okay? This is the journey every day. Micro implement. And then we play. And then we say. And then they pay. Yo, what's up? YouTube and me, Netflix today. Woo. Hey, yo. And you see, I'm saying a long goodbye. Because this is what I do. I don't just talk to you. I got to show you through the experiment, through the experiment, through the experience that I can do it and you can do it too. You. I'm breaking free from the matrix. Oh, I knew what I wanted to do. Inversion. Muy importante. Yeah, before I go, very important. This is an asana. This is the yoga move I was telling you about, the asana. This is not, I'm not making this up. This has benefits beyond what I can tell you in this moment. Supporting our lower back. Okay, so even my shoulders, I'm relaxing them now. So very beneficial to allow legs to almost float down and the abdominal walls without pressure. And then we do this fish pose, counteract. Wow, oh my gosh. And now that was pretty complete. The only thing to do after a whole session like this is to just give yourself some time to assimilate all the work you have done. So yeah, thank you for... Oh, strawberry plants. Okay, so yeah, don't drink like much. 15 years, don't drink life. It's much better. Oh, Anthony, thank you. Okay, so yeah, nice spot you're in your country. Thank you, everyone. That was awesome.
This is our goodbye moment. Just simulating all the work we did. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you from all the countries for joining. Stay tuned. I am creating a GoFundMe, realizing donations, contributions, being of assistance, creating classes where moms and children who have been in distress, where they don't have to pay. So those funds will help me to continue to provide service through physical movement, through alignment, through breathing, very simple, accessible, that can be done to bring them moral support and physical well-being through challenges of life. So sometimes maybe even, maybe purchasing some of these, maybe creating a afternoon picnic over here. So this is why it's also taken me a little bit to actually put the fund. I wanted to really be clear about where that money is going to be used, how supporting the digital sanctuary, literally, how supporting Brooklyn Beauty, holistic Hipstyle is beneficial to the community, how that would help you to be participant in being of service. So all of those, there's details behind that, right? But stay tuned. Yeah. And just your energy is appreciated. Just your positive comments, your support, and going to my channel, seeing my community posts, leaving a comment, leaving a like. That's greatly appreciated. Thank you again. Adios. Ciao. Bendición. I'll see you all soon. I give you a big hug. I give you I'm transmitting this frequency that you have an amazing day. Oh, Tiff, thank you. Wonderful. Thank you for staying. Yeah, you like my ideas? I've been trying to clarify them because as you have figured out, right, I'm traveling and I'm living in different places, and Brooklyn is my heart. But right now I was faced with natural disaster, and so my strength from our working out and from staying calm and from having confidence has led me to a place to be of service. I was able to adopt and take care of it, just for a week. It's called foster, save a dog. And yesterday when I went to the laundromat and you saw the pictures of the other dogs that they didn't find them, and they're offering $300, and then you feel like, okay, I was able to do something, right? And then we had no expectation when we handed her back, but things come in ways, gifts and support. And you can see, I put a post, we got a box, I'm really learning a lot about community, about caring, about being of service, how when we think, because we are strong, we don't want to be the ones in need. Great, then you realize I think we are in need. I think because of these rains and because of this and this is not working, and all that got lost, and then you realize, oh wait, I do need a little, just sometimes we just need. And I remember you, Tiff, you were so cute. You were so, I sent you a message. I said, Tiff, when they give, you receive, because receiving is as important as giving. And I remember you did something. And I said, no, Tiff, people only give what they have, and for the most part, and you deserve. So, yeah. We will use it wisely. That's the thing. We're not taking people's, we got good things going on. Our work, our energy, our life force, everything that we have given already, the knowledge, the information that you had to pay for, that you had to go to school for.
I need sending people's money. No, don't be doing that no more, baby. Don't be doing that. You send it right over here to me. I'll pick you up something nice. I'll save it for you. No. Mm-mm. You got, especially if you know, listen, okay, if you think that it has a lot of things attached to it, you're like, I don't want to owe anything, that's another thing. But if it's genuine, like if I send you, when I get to send you what I want to send you, it's just, that's all there is, right? I need sending people. Don't be sending people's back. I was like, what the heck? I saw that. I was like, are you crazy? Like everybody, that's all they're trying to do. They're working for years. They're like, oh, finally, you're like, oh, Tiff. Okay, so yeah, now this is the real bye. Bye bye, everybody. We love you.